Hello all. Alright, this video is going to be a video response. We haven't had one for a while. I wanted to do one at least once a week, if not more. I think they're kind of important. Okay, this one's in response to Francis Duffy, and this is what that person wrote. She covered a lot of points, and I was just going to go ahead and cover some of those points and what my thoughts are on them. She said that the sidebar on her video feed, where she got my video from, or I'm not really sure how, but my video was up, and apparently on the sidebar was a lot of, she called them nuttiers, people I guess that aren't really with the main corporate way of thinking, or maybe they're with who knows. But anyway, what I wanted to point out with that is that each person's video sidebar is custom made to their own specifications on what they watch. So if you're watching a lot of Beethoven's Seventh, then the sidebar will be full of Beethoven and Beethoven's Seventh and orchestra this, and then they'll sprinkle in a few different videos that you've watched before, and then they'll sprinkle in just a few videos at random. Well, we got a whole herd of people coming. Hang on a minute. Okay, they've moved on. You said that war is good business. Well, war is terrible business. War it's immoral. It's bad for other living things. It's a terrible thing. And as I'm doing these videos, I read an article that was made in my last video. You just go down and you'll get the article. I felt that was so important that we needed to get that out as soon as possible. But you know, I'm getting the feeling that people are just giving up and don't give a damn about anything. And man, just forget about it all, you know, kind of thing. And that's to me, you know, that's fine for other people, but for me, I'm not giving up yet. You know, I know this ship is beyond sinking. There's just a few pieces sticking up out of the water, kind of thing, but it's just by nature to keep going and don't give up. So that might be the reason why you feel I'm panicking. It's really just urgency is what it is. Another problem with this video series is that I never can seem to please everybody. You know what I mean? It's you do one thing and people love it, other people hate it, and then you do something else and other people hate it and other people like it. So my thoughts on this is just do what I feel like doing, and you know, that's just the way it's going to be, because I have to like what I'm doing, or I wouldn't put this kind of time into it. For every hour of video I put out, it takes a good 5 to 6, even sometimes 10 hours for each hour of video, sometimes even more. Sometimes a minute can take 30 minutes just to do in the editing area, you know, but I like doing all that, so it's cool. I'm willing to do it, but I'm not willing to give up. And because I'm more on the environmental side, I tend to look at all environmental issues: war, humans, animals, the earth, the measurements that we're finding, the science of it, the denialism of it. I cover everything, and unfortunately that means I have to cover kind of a broad scale to cover it all. If I just cover bits, and let's say if I just covered methane, what good would that be, you know? Or if I just covered sewage outlets, you know, into our rivers and oceans, it still wouldn't be any good. You got to broaden your scope when it comes to climate change, so that the few deniers that do come on this channel and they watch for a while and they start thinking, well, maybe that's true, let me go look it up, and they find that there's backup to what I'm saying. You know, that's all I'm trying to do, is just trying to help people through this. You know, along with myself, I learned so much doing this. So anyway, that's my thoughts on the comment that you left, and I appreciate your comment and your watching the videos along with all the other commenters. They're so good. Okay, what else I wanted to talk about today was an environmental issue. Unfortunately, Rex Tillerson has been picked for Secretary of State. He, unfortunately, is a climate denier, but as I have said all along, he will be put right into office no matter what he thinks. When I'm watching these hearings, I'm seeing a completely worthless, and they'll put every one of these people in. Trump will get his full recommendation without even a whimper hardly. So the EPA pick was Scott Pruitt, another climate denialist. He has connections with the Koch brothers and is an outspoken critic of climate change. He sued the EPA for clean power plant plans that Obama put into place to phase out coal and bring in natural gas, which is a little bit cleaner, but that's getting to be questionable also because of the factor of transport, manufacturing, leakage, raw gas being leaked, which is basically methane. You're just throwing methane right out in the atmosphere. And also this transporting it by ship to other places, you lose between 1/2 and 20% of the gas to the air. Another huge input of methane into the atmosphere through this nonsense of shipping natural gas overseas and other places by compressing it. So Pruitt was the Attorney General of Oklahoma. Oh my God. I'm sorry I sound so down, but you know, there has never been such a need for people to come out and do stuff. And I don't mean go out and fight with the cops. I think fighting with the cops and breaking windows and overturning cars is a complete waste of time, and it makes you turn out like a nut, and people don't want to hear that or see it, and they call us environmentalists nuts because of that. No, it has to be through money, where you spend your money. That's how you're going to fight this. Study what you're buying. Do you need it? Who's making it? Where is it being made? And what the quality of it is, and how much natural resources it takes to make it. Pruitt also has connections to the fossil fuel energy industry, of course. He is one of those that wants to bring coal back as an energy source. Now do you see why I get so depressed sometimes? Coal is the dirtiest form of energy there is. Hydro is probably your cleanest form of energy, right behind wind. Solar has a huge footprint of making solar panels. You're putting as much pollution out in the atmosphere as you'll get out of a solar panel in its lifetime. In other words, a solar panel isn't really clean energy, even though you may think it comes from the sun, but the manufacturer of the product and the shipping and all that makes it a dirty product. So right now, if you want to do clean energy, you've got to use wind or water. All right, guys, I just wanted to put that out. And so next week here in California, we're supposed to have some more rain. I'll see if I can get out under the umbrella in the rain and do a video like that. I love doing those. And I appreciate all the comments. They've been really good. And the ups and the downs and the new subscribers. And until next time.